Well, hello and welcome everybody. The Asian Tour is back in South Korea for the third time this season. And this time we're at the Jack Nicklaus Golf Club in Incheon for the 41st staging of one of the most popular events on the Asian Tour season. Let's show you what's happened already this Friday, starting with the youngster Min Hyuk-song, sophomore season as a professional, and he really had it going on the front line. Started his day with a bogey, but that was a fifth birdie of his front side to take him to the turn in 32.
And the Korean Tour's best player back in 2016 and 17, Jinho Choi-Hoot, lost his game for a few years but found his form back, having top finishes on the Korean Tour this year, regularly back to the top of the leaderboard.
Finished third last week at the KPJ Founders Cup. Another player that's lost their form a little over the last couple of months, Nititon Tipong, almost drove away with a brand new BMW. His tee shot at the 17th, rattling off the pin, but he should be safely through to the weekend.
And the tournament's favorite here, Young-Han Song, who is sponsored by Shinhan, always wants to show up at this event and produce great results. Haven't had a win here yet in his previous 10 visits, but off to a flying start.
Bogey for a round of 68 yesterday for Song. Would continue some excellent golf on Friday morning. He sits at 7 under, but this is, well, early candidate for shot of the week. Taehoon Oak into the par 5 7th, much more accessible hole location. You can use some of these contours to funnel the ball close, and well, funnel it in he did. Look at this one, working off that side slope. Oak at this point in his round was 4 under par, and an eagle 3 at the par 5 took him to the top of the leaderboard. It wasn't done yet though.
Yeah, facing the longest par 3 on the golf course, playing a bit easier for the players because of the hole location. On a hole yesterday where he widely missed his tee shot, today much better, playing a great stretch of holes at the par 5 7th and the par 3 8th in 5 strokes.
Almost in the grandstand at the back of the green yesterday. Not so much the case today. 65 for Oak. Jiho Yang, overnight co-leader, didn't get off to the best of starts. That was a bogey at the second with Hong-taek Kim. Well, he's come out all guns blazing. Needed it, having a 74 to start his week. Brilliant approach into the opening hole. And he would convert for a birdie 3. Hong-taek Kim off and running in the best possible fashion on Friday afternoon.
And continuing that great form, as Tim mentioned, when you're starting the day 2 over, nothing better than getting the birdies early to get yourself back into under par for the tournament. He would clean that great shot with a nice putt. 3 under after 4.
Yeah, ironically, the only hole he didn't birdie in that 4-hole stretch was the par 5 third. So Kim heading in the right direction, but it's Oak and Nagano who set the pace at 8 under par. Great round of golf from Hideto Chanihara, multiple-time winner on the Japanese tour. Sits at 6 under alongside overnight co-leader Dantai Bunma. Yonggu Shin on the par 3 8th. Needs something special cut line. He feels going to be even par at worst. Possibly 1 under par. That is certainly going to help the cause of the Seoul-based Canadian. Third shot being played from this high slope, short right of the 7th green. So chop the legs out from under it, try and get that to check, because it will funnel down. Glorious touch from the youngster.
I think the pin was blocking his view.
What a nice problem to have. So very nearly an ace there for Scotty V. Don't think Min Hyuk-song is going to be too disappointed in the way that he's played this Friday. In his round in flashy fashion. This is a birdie putt on the last, and it's a round of 68. Min Hyuk-song, that leaves him at 6 under par at the halfway stage. gets it to go. After that very rocky start for Lee, 3 birdies in his last 4 holes takes the tall man into red figures for the day.
Well, he's missed it on the short side, but good thing for Scott Vincent, he is past the giant mound, so doesn't have to really think about the downhill slope, and he's played that to perfection.
Yeah, keep the putter in the bag. That's back-to-back birdies for Vincent. So for a share of the lead, Taiki Yoshida. So 3 players now at 8 under pars. 2 from Japan, and Taehoon Oak flying the flag for the home nation. Nice tidy round of 68 for Yoshida.
Been logging in the air miles this year. Min-Kyu Kim trying to earn full status on the DP World Tour.
Dazzling stuff from Min-Kyu Kim, who's yet to win this season. Does have a runner-up finish. Now back to the 18th. 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗨𝗡𝗜. Needs a lot of help to play the weekend. Well, that would have been an audacious way to get to 1 under. Couldn't ask for more.
From well below the putting surface. Well played by Jiho Yang.
Hopefully that just settles him down a little bit. It's been a little uncomfortable at the start for Yang 2 years ago. Well, it's a great way to end for Yoon-Suk Kang. Eagle 3 on the 18th. His even par going to be good enough. We'll have to wait and see. That's a great round of 66 though from the South Korean. Now, speaking of Kazuki Higa, here he is. The opportunity at the par 5 7th. He's got another one. Now Vincent for 3 in a row. Okay, Scott Vincent on the move as he tries to extend his lead at the top of the Asian Tour Order of Merit. And a good birdie for the man from Ibaraki. So Utsuki finally ends his string of pars. An important birdie putt for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, trying to hit him back in the right direction. Yep, that's more like it. Lovely deuce for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Back to even for the tournament. Okay, nice approach, well converted putt. Jung-Hwan Lee.
Okay, coming out of the left rough, has hit it to this point. He's got to worry about the slight downhill slope once he gets on the green.
Oh, got that to check nicely, and that's something positive for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Such a short game wizardry there. Take him to 1 under. Importantly, inside the cut line. Sung Hyun Kim's got off to a rocking start on this back 9. He's made 3 birdies in a row since making the turn up to 4 under for this championship. Well, make it 4 in a row. Sung Hyun Kim has come to play on this backside. Look at that. 5 under par now moves him inside the top 10.
Much like Jung-Han Sung, a sponsored player by Shinhan.
Jung-Hwan Lee. It's been a very solid day. Could get even better if this one drops. And it will. So birdie start to the back 9. Takes Jung-Hwan Lee to 4 under par. And it looks like he's got another. He has. Scott Vincent to 6 under par for the championship. Now Lee from just off the front of the 12th. Oh dear, that would have been a little audacious. We'll take the 4 though. And 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪𝗡𝗡𝗚, 5 under today. This to turn in 30. Oh, surely not. He's done it. Oh, how about that? 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪𝗡𝗡𝗚. 6 birdies on the front side. 73 yesterday. Look out, he is certainly surging on Friday afternoon in Korea. The eagle putt on the way at 15 for Jungwon Lee. It was tracking that it's only going to be the birdie 4. And he'll find a birdie of his own. Those 2 brilliant shots to get to this point for Hong-taek Kim. A double bogey on the 17th, ultimately proving costly. Nice way to end though for the king of the screens. 71 today, but he'll be heading home early in this year's Shinhan Donghae Open.
Minkyu Kim as well is going to be safely in through the weekend. His 3rd shot into the par 5 18th. Was 4th at this championship last year, but self-admittedly has said that his play at this particular venue in the past hasn't been strong.
To the last, and Richard Lee. Good touch. Why take 2 putts when you can just get it down in 1? Great way to finish for Hong-taek Kim. He had to battle after that early double bogey on the 6th, but he'll match his opening round with a 71. Now to the last, and Higa. Didn't think he holed it, but it's in. Kazuki Higa almost looks mildly embarrassed that that one dropped. That's around a 67 for Kazuki Higa, who goes into the weekend within 1, chasing a 2nd Shinhan Donghae Open crown. Okay, well done, Scotty V. A hat-trick of birdies for this group on the closing hole. He'll match Higa's 67. And he's in the hunt again on the Asian Tour, the Order of Merit leader. Another fascinating day at the Jack Nicklaus Golf Club here in Incheon. Solid rounds from the likes of Higa and Vincent have moved them onto the first page of the leaderboard. Sang-hee Lee still with holes to play, trying to challenge the trio who has remained rather unbothered at the top of the leaderboard.
Thanks for watching the Asian Tour on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe.